Alright, so our approach here, I'm hoping what you see, we're not going to do this one, we're going to take care of this guy right here, so I might use this space right here, is that we have a quadratic. If you look real closely at this, we have a situation where we can create an equation where it's ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. And where I want you to see that is that right here, this would be my a. Excuse me. That would not be my A. Let me change to red. My A would be right here. This would be my B. And this would be my C. Now, that's kind of hard to imagine because you're like, well, wait a second. What about all this right here? So the way that we can solve this to be the most efficient is we can use substitution. So we can actually, let's use, for example, let's use the letter T. Let's say that we're going to let T be 2x plus 6. So when we come across this equation now becomes t to the second power is equal to 3 times t plus 10. So now I'm hoping you can kind of see here that, hey, wait a second, we're really close to quadratic, to a standard form of a quadratic equation. So now the thing is, though, is we need everything on one side. No problem. We start moving stuff. So we subtract 3t, we subtract 3t, we subtract 10, we subtract 10. So when we start rewriting this, we got everything moved over to one side. We get t squared minus 3t minus 10. On the right-hand side, my 3t's cancel, my 10's cancel. I'm left with nothing. Now I'm in standard form. At this point, this factoring is going to be simple enough. You could definitely use the quadratic formula, but what I'd rather see you do is practice your bottoms up. So in this case here, we take our leading coefficient times our constant, so that would be positive 1 times negative 10. That means my product is negative 10. Remember, the sum comes from the middle. And now we're looking for the factors of 10 that when added together give me 3, and that would be negative 5 and positive 2. We come over here. This becomes x minus 5. Oops, excuse me. T minus 5. And t plus 2 is equal to 0. We go back to our zero product property. The zero product property says that we can take each one of these factors and set them equal to 0. We solve each one of these. And we get, on this one, we get t is equal to positive 5. On this one, we get t is equal to negative 2. So that's all hunky-dory, but our problem is our answer is not in terms of t. It's in terms of x. Well, no problem. Now we go ahead and we bring that, what t is, back down. So now we bring that down and we say, okay, 2x plus 6 is equal to 5. And 2x plus 6 is equal to 2. And we solve each one of those equations. So we subtract 6, subtract 6, subtract 6, subtract 6. We get 2x, the 6's cancel, equals negative 1. We get 2x, the 6's cancel, equals negative 4. Last step is to divide by 2. So divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2, divide by 2. The 2's cancel. We get x is equal to negative 1/2. The 2's cancel. X is equal to negative 2. So those are my two solutions. Those are my two values of x that will simplify and give me the true values that will make this equation true. Alright, so that would be solving an equation that's in quadratic form.